Today I've been checking out Bang Average Football, which is out now on Steam for £9.99. Bang Average Football basically answers the question, what happens if FIFA was in the Stardew Valley universe? The game is split into two parts. You have the match day experience, which reminded me a lot of Sensible Soccer. Then you have the village life part, which is where the story takes place. The basic idea of the game is you take over a struggling team in the bottom tier of the football leagues. They used to be one of the best teams out there, but they fell into hard times, and it's up to you to bring them through the leagues to glory once again. You can name the club and your character whatever you want. You can also design the strips, which is pretty cool. You become player manager of the club, so you're in charge of playing and managing. What I also liked is you can assign yourself any position on the pitch. I went for striker as it seemed a bit more fun. You do control the whole team even though you've created your character, which was a bit of a shame. I think it would have been nice if there was a mode just to control your player like it is in FIFA. The football side of the game, as I said, it's a bit like Sensible Soccer in its presentation. Obviously, it's very retro. You can even play co-op if you want. It's more of a football light, I would say. Like red cards don't go between games. Your players don't get injured or tired, so you can pretty much keep the same 11 constantly. The matches on the whole not too bad presented, but I would have loved to see more celebrations, more noise and interaction from the crowds, and maybe little things like a score ticker or newspaper headlines after a match, just something to add a little bit more to it. AI difficulty on easy is way too easy, you'll score millions of goals. Medium is a good challenge, but it is tricky, and hard, well, that was just impossible. You can also simulate matches if you want. There is also a little bit of management in the background when you're not playing. There's a transfer market where you can buy and sell players, but weirdly only from teams you've already played. I don't know why. There's a tactics interface that lets you position all of your players and make substitutions. There's also a very light sponsor and stadium management section as well. It's all very straightforward, and I would say even if you didn't know a lot about football, you could probably still pick it up. The story is the other side of the game. This takes place in short bursts where you travel to another town, solve some sort of problem like find the mayor, find the missing trophy or something like that. There'll be people dotted around which will give you training drills. So they'll say like, right, I'm going to teach you how to cross the ball. You got to do 4 successful crosses, then you'll get a skill point. The whole exploring is a little on the light side. I do wish they'd gone a little bit further, like building relationships with your players and getting up your house and putting stuff in would have been nice, and a little bit more life in the towns. But it's still pretty fun, and the drills teach you loads of stuff. The whole game will take you around 8 to 10 hours to complete, but I wouldn't say there's a huge amount of replayability in this one, which is a bit of a shame. I don't think you would bother going to another club and trying again. Graphics wise, obviously it's more on the basic side, but the asset work and design is nice, and it nails the style it's going for. Sound design isn't too bad for what's there, but I do wish the match day sound was maybe a bit better as it got a little bit boring because it's just the same noise on loop. In conclusion, I don't think you have to be a football fan to enjoy this game. Even if you don't really like football, it's cute, well written, well presented and easy to understand. I just wish it maybe took things a little bit further, as I did find myself simulating more and more matches. I do think the village aspect could have had a little bit more to it. However, this is a great little game, well worth picking up and supporting the developer. Anyway guys, that's all I've got to say on this one. Catch you all later. Goodbye.